Welcome to beautiful Germany.
A place where every scene looks like a postcard. This is Bavaria, Germany. And in today's video, we're traveling through this beautiful region by motorhome with our two little kids, exploring storybook small towns, crystal clear lakes, and some of the most incredible natural scenery we've ever seen. From the turquoise waters of Eibsee to hiking through the dramatic gorges. This is what family travel in Bavaria really looks like. So let's get to the video.
We've just picked up this beautiful motorhome and we're spending the next 2.5 weeks exploring Bavaria in Germany and Tyrol in Austria. We're starting here in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It's based right underneath the Zugspitze, which is the highest peak here in Germany. Picked up the keys yesterday and Tom has not stopped eating. What are you eating now? Chocolate. Oh. He's going back to his old ways when we used to motorhome. We kept wanting to find chocolate layered biscuits for our cups of teas, but we found something even better. It's actually double layered chocolate with a biscuit inside, and it is the best. We're not meant to be eating this right now, but do you just want to go and explore?
Yes!
Wow.
Wow.
So we've been here in Germany for just 24 hours, I think, and I've already found my magnet, and it's super cute. Germany! It's currently the second week of October and it is just beautiful in Bavaria here. The drive from Munich to here was just stunning, and as we got closer to the mountains it just got even prettier. But I just love being here at this time of the year to be able to watch the leaves go from that beautiful green to the golden, red, yellow colours. It's just a very special thing that you've got to experience. Look at this tiny little church. So cute. So we've now arrived at the famous picturesque street, and it makes sense why it is so famous because it is so cute. And if you stand in the middle of the road, you can see the beautiful church just in the background. All the buildings here are very picturesque as well. They've got painted facades and it just makes the whole place just look like an art exhibit. Should we get the girls a little dress? Oh, it's so cute. There you go, Callie. Oh, so cute. This place is so pretty and it just makes me so excited for our next couple of weeks here. It's just so picturesque. I just can't believe some of these places exist. So the whole street is quite long, and I bet that if you came on a weekday and not a Sunday, it would just be vibing here. But we are here on a Sunday, so it is much quieter, but it's also nice to just be able to walk in the quiet and just take in these beautiful houses without all the people. I think we found the only seat in the street that's still in the sun. And are we bad parents for being the ones that take the sunny seats? But they've got chips and we don't.
That's nice, because it's just lemonade.
Yeah, of course. First radler of the trip.
Lemonade! I said big rough juice.
This morning we are at Eibsee Lake. We decided to take the cogwheel train from Garmisch, and that is because I read a lot of things online saying that you can't actually take motorhomes or camper vans up here anymore. But then when we arrived we saw a couple of motorhomes parked up here, so I'm not honestly sure the exact rules. But the train ride was beautiful, so no complaints here. It was only a quick 30-minute ride.
Yeah, it's just pretty.
There's the most beautiful mountain behind you. So pretty. And right where the cogwheel train drops you off is where the entrance for the cable car is to get up to the top of Germany. We decided not to do this one because we actually just wanted to enjoy the lake today. But if you do want to do the Zugspitze, make sure you get the combined return ticket because you will save some money. You can take the cogwheel train to Eibsee and then the cable car up to the top of Germany. The views up there would be incredible, and today is a beautiful day for it, so I'm hoping we made the right decision. And that's it up there, top of Germany. Go Mila, go Mila, go. Go Mila, go Mila, go. So this is the whole lake. We're starting about here. We're only walking about 30 minutes to like one of the most famous viewpoints, and that's from about there. So let's go. And I'm pretty sure it's not technically pram friendly, but we're gonna see how far we get. Oh, it's very beautiful already though. Wow.
These are very pretty colors.
They are, they're autumn leaves.
Wow.
The part of Australia that we are from, we actually don't really experience autumn, especially to this degree. It is just so beautiful here. And the first time we experienced autumn was actually here in Germany, and that was about 9 years ago when Tom and I first did a motorhome trip here, and it must have just stuck with us because now we're back enjoying it again.
But I just love traveling.
You love traveling?
Yeah.
That's so good. What do you love about it?
I don't know, just all the places we go.
Yeah, me too. And maybe being together all the time?
Yes, we've been together so many times.
Me too, hey. I love being with you.
Me too. I love this too.
I can see bits of the lake through there, but I'm saving my views for when it's all exposed. Wow. That is a cool reflection, huh?
How does the reflection do that?
Or the light off of the lake. It's like a mirror. Pretty cool mirror. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. This is a ridiculous place. Some places are famous for a reason, because they are this beautiful. Wow, guys. I think we found our morning tea spot, do you reckon? Ooh. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful.
We love Germany.
So beautiful.
These apples taste delicious.
That's good. First bit of sunshine. Oh yeah. It's just peeking over the mountain. So it's currently 10:15 and the sun is just now peeking over the mountain. Because these mountains are so high, the sun doesn't get in here till quite late. So it's been a bit chilly, but now it is so beautiful. But just don't remind Tom that we forgot our sunglasses, because he won't be very happy about that. I can't believe the colour of this water. When I was planning this motorhome trip, I had a feeling that the places we were going to be visiting would be beautiful, but honestly, we did not expect it to be this nice. We were in the Dolomites in Switzerland last year, and this is on par with being just as stunning. So the area we were trying to get to was probably the most popular photo spot that you can take while you're here. And it is about 30 minutes from the entry. But we got to the part where you're meant to go off the track and around the bank of the lake. And we kind of just decided it wasn't worth bothering to go all around that way when everywhere else that we've seen so far is just as beautiful. So we're going to backtrack a little bit and go back to a spot that we thought was really nice. And I think we'll have it mostly to ourselves because most people are heading to that classic photo spot, or at least doing a whole loop of the lake, which takes about 2 hours if you do want to do that. And I think it would be such a beautiful way to spend your day if you do want to do a big walk. But if you've got little kids like us and you don't want to commit to a whole big walk and you want the most scenic views, make sure you head the north path and go up and around the lake as much as you want, because that is probably the most beautiful part. Pretty sure this place is just going to be as good as the photo spot. Look at the duckies, Mila. He's coming right up to you. Hi, ducky. The doggy's having a fun time. Here I was thinking it would be too cold for a swim, so I didn't pack togs, because you can actually swim here. But apparently the water is warmer than the outside temperature. I can just imagine you're going to stack it here. Whoa! Yep, she nearly went in. Cheese! He's ready to go?
Yes, but it's gonna be a very big hike.
This morning we are going to visit Partnachklamm. It's this beautiful gorge and I'm really excited to see it because I have seen videos and it just looks amazing. Something you do need to know about this gorge is that there's no parking at the entrance, so you do have to park in Garmisch and then you need to actually walk around 2 kilometres to the entrance of the gorge, and then that's when you start around 700 metres of a walk in through the gorge. But it's along a full bitumen road, so you can take the pram to the entrance of the gorge, which is very helpful, but the walk to the gorge itself is just beautiful. The autumn trees are just popping today. So we've arrived at the gorge and it is so beautiful. The water here is so clear and blue, just so pretty. We've got our tickets. We bought them here at the front. There's like a little ticket booth that you can use to purchase your tickets, or there's a cash desk as well where you can buy them from a person. But we got the 2 adult tickets and it was €20 for both me and Tom. The kids are luckily free still because they're under 6. But it is so beautiful here. Here's the parking for the pram. It's time for you to walk. That's it. Push. Go, go, go. Woo! Did say there's some deep, dark caves. We're in the gorge. Wow. Super cool. So it's probably a good idea to wear a raincoat like us. It is a bit drippy in here because there's so many beautiful waterfalls everywhere, but this is just beautiful in here. Another cave. It's so dark. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, I can barely see. Mila's favourite thing so far is definitely these caves. How cool is that view though? Like straight through the middle of the gorge. It's beautiful. It's getting very slim. It's opened up again. It can be pretty squishy in some areas because it is a really small walkway. And it's surprising that they haven't made it a one-way system like the one in Slovenia that we went to recently. Tom also made a funny joke that if we were in Slovenia by now we'd be wearing 3 helmets. So now we've officially hit the end. There's another turnstile at the end and you can either go back the way you came or continue through to do a longer return route. We're going to go back the way we came. What a cool experience. So we finished at the gorge, we've made our way back to the motorhome, we had some afternoon tea at our little camp spot for the night, which is conveniently located right next to the huge Olympic ski jump. And out the corner of my eye, I saw these people going up a hill on some sort of toboggan. So I looked online and you can actually do a really cool toboggan run here. So we're heading over to do some rides now. Here, Tom, you need this ticket.
Nope.
Thank you. Here we go, Carly. Oh, God. Oh. Up and up and up. Oh, we're getting up the top. Oh my gosh. Are you having fun? Whee! That was fun. That was such a fun little ride, but oh my gosh, I feel quite sick now. It was only €6 for me and Mila to ride each time, and having it so conveniently located right near where we're parked for the night just makes it even better. But the place we are staying tonight, it's €5 to park there for 24 hours. It's one of the very few ones that we've found in this area that is so cheap. It obviously doesn't have any services, so no water or power, but it does have a little toilet nearby that you can pay to use, which is convenient. I think 9 years ago we were spending maybe €15 at a campsite, whereas now it's around €30 to €40, so it's much more expensive these days. And this is our home for the night. Got the kids' bedroom back here. It's pretty neat considering. Got all their toys stored up in the cupboards, and then it's got this little toilet, and then we've got the shower behind here somewhere. The kitchen is so small, and it really makes me miss my caravan kitchen because I just love our kitchen at home. And if you are new here, yes, we live in a caravan when we're back in Australia. Then you've got front seats swivel around, so it makes a lot of extra space for us. And then the kids, we remove their chairs, pop them up here when we're not using them, and then Tom and I are sleeping up the top there. And they've got a ladder that you can use to get down. The fridge is nice and big too, which is very much appreciated. So we rented this one through Indie Campers and we picked it up in Munich, and they were so great. The man that helped us there was so kind, and we would recommend going with those guys. But it cost around $3,500 to do around 16 days in this motorhome, which is pretty pricey, but compared to some other places in Europe, it's actually super cheap. But this is our first motorhome trip with the 2 kids, and I think it's going to become a more frequent thing for our family. But I told Tom I was going to start on dinner, so I better get doing that. So we'll see you again tomorrow. We have been blessed today with the most beautiful weather, so we're going to take advantage of that and go on a picnic. So not far from Garmisch, you'll find this beautiful little town called Geroldsee, and nestled behind it is an absolutely stunning lake called Geroldsee. It is gaining popularity on Instagram, and it makes sense why, because it is so stunning and it reminds me so much of our time last year in the Dolomites. It's just rolling green hills, little wooden huts, and a beautiful lake. Managed to fit the motorhome.
It's got a big sign with a motorhome and a line through it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Actually,
I think it just means don't sleep here.
Hopefully. We have parked as close as we could get in Geroldsee, and it's about 600 metres to get to the lake viewpoint from there. Otherwise, if you want a bit of a longer walk, you can park in the next town at a bigger lake just nearby, and that way you can do the 2 lakes walk as well. But we are allowed to park here for the day. We're just not allowed to stay overnight. Sun! We're like lizards basking in it. You're a lizard.
Why are you a lizard?
It's so pretty here. What a ridiculously pretty walk.
It just looks like a painting. Oh, it's stunning.
It does, eh? Got our first little views of the lake. It's just so pretty already. We're getting close to our picnic spot, sweetie. Oh, we found something. A flower. You got it? The views from this area are so beautiful, and the mountains in the distance just are so much like the Dolomites. It's just as pretty. Oh, she's excited now. She's nearly there.
Daddy, what I'm doing, what I'm going to do right now.
What? What did you for?
This is so beautiful. Cheers.
Even have none.
Oh, what a picnic. It was so easy to get here. I feel like I should have earned this.
Mommy, this is just living.
This is living, Mila. Cheers. Cheers. Wowzers, guys. This is quite the spot.
There's apples.
What do you got, Mila? You're trying to dandelion attack.
You gotta
It's
figure out
windy.
what
Oh,
Mummy!
jeez.
Mummy got the dirty one.
Oh,
In your direction.
flower attack.
Oh, what an
Oh my gosh, good job.
Be protected.
I will.
Little cuddle gremlins. One. Where's the other? Come on, little cuddle gremlin.
Family cuddle.
We got one little cuddle gremlin, and we cuddle.
You have flowers on your set.
Of course he does. He's been
I've
tagged.
been having people throw flowers all day.
Gosh, it's pretty. This place is honestly so beautiful. So Tom and I actually come from a really small town in Queensland, Australia. And comparing a place like that to a place like this is just not really possible. The beauty of this area is indescribable, and being here in autumn just makes it even more special. And I honestly would say that hiring a motorhome would be the best way to visit this area. But I just feel so blessed to have these beautiful sunny days, because I honestly thought maybe we were a little bit too late to enjoy the good weather, but it's right in the middle of October and it is beautiful to be here right now. But the last thing that we're wanting to do here in the area is visit a little village called Mittenwald, and it's this beautiful little tiny town with lots of buildings with painted facades and just lots of flowers and shops, and it's just a really nice place to visit. So that will be our last stop of this area here in Germany.